Packing up for Disney World. Here's how a gal does it. Just a bit of Texie dust. If you saw my planning a wardrobe for a trip to Florida video, then you saw how I put all my clothes together, and I just sort of leave them hanging up and try everything on, decide what I really want to wear. All that's been done. My husband's clothes are picked out. My mom's clothes are picked out. Once I've done that, I use the little packing cubes to keep each day separated. Because in my family, each morning on vacation, everyone looks at me and goes, "Hey, what am I wearing today?" I know why my mom does it. I'm her caretaker. And my husband does it because he's always done it. So it's kind of nice he lets me dress him. I'm not going to complain about it. But it is a lot of work each day of vacation to get up and get into 3 different suitcases. So this time I decided each day we would have a packing cube. Now, the theme park days have 2 cubes basically. There's the cube of what we're going to wear to the theme park in the morning. And then there's all the stuff I need to be sure and put in our bag or on my mom's electric wheelchair so that it goes with us into the park, because I am a girl who sweats in Florida. So there's a lot here for a 5-night vacation at the resort. We're actually there 6 nights because of the free water park perk. We want to be sure and rest before our actual check-in day since we drive to Florida from Texas. So there's a lot packed. A lot is packed. This is each day of the trip in a packing cube, 3 adults in each packing cube. So that gives you an idea of how the clothing was packed. And that includes our May the 4th items that we're using to Disney bound. This here is all the unmentionables. You have your pajamas. I have a satin pillowcase because of the curls. We take trash bags with us. Just any of that sort of underling things that you need that you have to pack up. And that is everything that goes into the main suitcase. But unfortunately for my husband, the main suitcase is not the only suitcase I take. And now behold everything else that has to fit into the SUV. This is why we have a luggage rack on top, because this doesn't even include the electric wheelchair we bring with us. But it's a lot for 3 older people who all have different medical needs to go to theme parks. So if you're older, please remember that when you're packing up. Please remember that. Take everything you need to be comfy. We have our suitcase for our actual arrival day. When we go into Orlando, we're staying at the Rosen Inn, Lake Buena Vista. It's one of my favorite value hotels in Orlando. And it's still a resort. It's nice to stay at, but it's also very affordable. So that's where we're staying when we arrive. We have everything we need for the water parks the next day in this bag and in the bag that is packed for the water park itself. So this is everything we need when we arrive to town and stay one night at the Rosen Inn and then move on to the water parks the next morning. This stuff will be easy to get to. This is really all we'll unload that first night. Now, once we actually get into our room at the Disney Resort, after we've enjoyed the water park, we'll still be taking this suitcase, this black one here, into the room because all the toiletries are in that suitcase. All the clothes we need for one night, everything 3 people need for one night's on one side, and then everything toiletry-wise that we need for the week will be on the other side. And that just makes it easy because you have to take toiletries in no matter where you're staying. So I keep it in that first night resort bag, and then it just goes ahead and goes in when we get to the Disney Resort. And that's how I keep it simple. Now, I have planned outfits out. They're in the main suitcase. But we have another suitcase because you never know how many souvenirs I'm going to buy. And I never know how many sets of clothes my mom's going to go through in a day. Or me. I sweat a lot. My husband likes to go out to the bars in Orlando at night when we're done in the theme parks. So he has a few extra changes of clothes. Basically, any little extras This is our little extras suitcase. I know, sounds silly, but it's how I do it, okay? It's just how I do it. In this suitcase right here, we have all the shoes that all three people are going to be wearing, other than the ones we're heading out with the day we head out. Basically, my husband has a pair of sandals in here. He'll have the shoes on his feet and his sandals. His water shoes are in the water part bag. I have a lot of different shoes in here, and my mom has a few pair of shoes in here. And so we have a shoe suitcase. I don't know that many people need a shoe suitcase. I do. When it's 3 adults you're packing for, why not? Alrighty, right here we have the foot suitcase. The other day I made a video about foot care at Disney World. Well, everything that was in that bag is now in this suitcase because my husband prefers to pack suitcases, not bags, which is totally understandable. I get it. I can comply. That's easy. We're going to Disney World. I'm in a much better mood when that's happening. So those are 2 suitcases some people might not need. I need them. I have a lot of stuff I do to my feet. There are leg press massagers in here, foot rollers, ice bags, a Theragun knockoff. There's just a lot in here to take care of the feet because 3 older people are going to Disney World. Hey, with 1 young fellow, my son's going to be there. There'll be 1 young in there. Along with all of that, I'm a Disney adult. We're on to something else. Somebody else might not need to pack, but I need to pack it. The bag that holds all the hats and all the purses and every accessory that I'm going to need on my trip. This is the accessory bag because yes, most days I have a different purse for a different outfit. I'm a Disney adult. I bought this stuff. I want to use it, especially when I'm in Orlando. So yes, that's what this whole bag is. And it's hats also. The sun hats are in the middle, sort of braced and protected by the bigger bags. And my husband also knows this is my precious. He knows to pack it well and be nice to it. It's my precious. He knows this. There's also a little, what would you call it? Hamper, like a laundry hamper that's covered in Figment, and I take that with me for the dirty clothes. So all that's in there. This is electronic equipment. This is everything I need to decorate my window at the Disney Resort. I've also made a video about that. We're going to be just ducky at Disney World this year. Alrighty, that takes us to our other essentials. This is my computer bag, just for the computer essentials and charging cords that you pack up last minute. This is a, are you going to need it on the road trip there bag. Extra set of clothes for my mom, tissues for me, neck pillow, blanket, vitamins for the road trip, that kind of thing. So all of that will be in this bag. Food for your road trip. I have to take some essentials with us. They're very good about having sugar-free syrup at the restaurants and at the quick service at the resorts, but sometimes at the resort they do run out. And I just want to make sure my mom has things like her sugar-free stuff she needs. We take Diet Cokes because sometimes we don't feel like going back to the food court, even if we get a refillable mug. We just want to go to the ice machine and fill up a Coke. So that's what this bag is here. And that is it. Those are my essentials for me. It's a lot, guys. Like, it's not really everything because there is one more spot that I pack in my car. At the back of our SUV, like most SUVs, there's a little thing where you can pull up and you have like little hidey holes where you can store little items. And in that area, I put things like sunscreen, Epsom salt, umbrella for the rain, just the essentials like that. The last minute essentials, I call it last minute. I don't want to pack another bag. It'll be easy to throw them under there. I have a little collapsible box that I'll throw under there too, so that when we have to carry it to the room, we have a lovely box to do so in. And let me show you. In said box is the, most precious of the preciouses. the hat I have made for my May the 4th Disney Bound. That will be put into the car last on top of something where it can just sit like that and be safe and me stay happy. And like I said, this is the stuff that will just go underneath. Umbrella, just bought several containers of family size sunscreen. My mom's literally allergic to the ultraviolet in the sunlight. Like, her prom pictures were ruined because she went to a picnic on Galveston Beach as a senior. That's when she found out. She swelled up like Frankenstein. It was bad. So my mom always has to be protected from the sun. I've learned to be protected from the sun. So lots of sunscreen. During the foot video, I talked about the moleskin. I went and got all the moleskin for the whole trip for everybody because we're all old. We all need it for our feet. It's just a little sticky piece of faux skin. It's cloth. It's like a big cloth Band-Aid, basically, and you put it down on the bottom of your sole, and it keeps you from slipping and sliding in your shoe and forming blisters, and it's a really good idea to have. And then the other thing is, if you can confirm you're going to have a tub in your room, which doesn't always happen at a value resort, but we're in a accessible room for my mom, and there is a tub, so the Epsom salt with arnica gets packed. The mega size. I haven't even mentioned the medical bag because that's personal, but like we also have all our medical needs that we take with us. So remember that stuff when you're going on vacation. Also remember, if you're staying on resort or anywhere, if you're staying anywhere for your Disney trip, Advent Health partners with Disney World. There is a 24-hour care center that is available if you need urgent care. I have had to use it for my asthma on more than one trip. I hope I gave you a good idea of everything you need to pack up for a trip to Walt Disney World in 2025. Or maybe I just gave you tips on how to overpack. I don't know, but I hope you enjoyed it.
Hey! Come back, wherever you are!